Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Jose Luis Martinez, better known as Coach Martinez on social media, and today I have a rant. Because I'll tell you one thing, I am tired of looking at this all the time. Guys, I have created this channel so that if you are in the process of buying a house, that you get the great knowledge so that you know what the hell you're doing. Because you know what? Most likely is that a lot of people, what I've seen is that they go into these transactions blindly. They don't know what's going on, and I am not down with that. So I've created this channel so that you will get some knowledge as to the process of buying a house, and hopefully I can help you avoid some of the mistakes that I see a lot of people making when it comes to buying your house. As I said, well, this is a rant. Today I'm all about this little rant that I have going on. But other than that, if you are in the process of buying a house, do me a big favor, smash that like button right there. It really helps me out, and it will start showing you more of my content if that is what you're interested in. And consider subscribing to this channel if you want to learn more about the process of buying a house and finance and all of that stuff that I will be touching in some other videos. Today's rant, it's about do not buy a car that you cannot afford if you are in the process of buying a house. So if, let's say that you are thinking about buying a house and it's within the future of you buying a house, probably within a year or 2 years. Okay. Let me just say that, right? Let me just say this. If you are in that process, if you're thinking about buying a house, probably one of the worst mistakes that I've seen people make is having a big car payment on their credit. And let me explain to you why. All right. So, buying a house, do not buy a car that you cannot, this is it. This is key right here, that you cannot afford. So when you are starting to go into the bank, one of the most important components of buying a house, it's credit and income. Income, it's so super important because income will determine something that the banks will actually use big time, that it's called DTI, debt to income ratio. What do they do when it comes to the debt to income ratio? They want to know what is the relationship with your income and your expenses. So let me show you what a car would actually do to your debt to income ratio. The average income in the United States, $31,000. That equals to $2,583 a month that you have. That is, of course, not considering that taxes get taken out. But when banks are looking at your, to approve you to get a house, they look into the gross, not actually, they look into the big picture, into the number without taxes being taken out yet. They're not looking at the net, they're looking at the gross that you are gonna get right there, right? So, scenario numero uno, car. You get one car, and then let's say there's two people trying to buy a house. You and your wife, your boyfriend, whoever, your mom, whoever you want to include, right? So car number one, car number two, you have two car payments, they equal $600. So what the bank wants to know is, well, before getting to the bank, check this out. So at that moment, you add those two numbers, the card numbers, right? So $600, payment one, payment two equals to $600, right? So then you divide that number by your income, which is $2,583. That will give you a 23% DTI. That's where you stand. And you're like, all right, so that's not too bad. Well, yeah, you're right. But let's remember, you're trying to buy a house. So if you add a mortgage payment of $1,000, now you have a $1,600, your debt, it's $1,600. you divide the 1600 by the by the 2583, you get a 62% DTI. I've added a video where I explain that if you want to go into the FHA program, I'll link the video somewhere here, where I explain how far the bank is willing to go with your DTI. And 62, it's no bueno, no go, okay? It's actually 56. So, but watch the video, I go into detail when it comes to that. So this DTI doesn't work. Now, scenario 2, I put an $800 car payment. Just don't do it. Unless it's for business and it's gonna make you money. Other than that, if you're making that amount of money a month, you have zero business being here. Zero. All right. Scenario 2, you're making $5,000, and you know the same thing. You have one car payment, another car payment, $600 on the payments. Same thing. So now we divide 600 by 5,000, so that gives you 12% DTI. Then you're looking good. Now, if you add a mortgage payment to that, because what the bank is going to do, let me back up a little bit. What the bank's going to do, it's going to consider your actual, what your debt is right now, and then they're going to put on top of that debt that you have right now, they're going to put the debt of the house. So if the payment, they're going to add those two up to come up with the DTI. So if you add that up, $1,000 mortgage payment, you have a 32% DTI. Now with a $2,000 mortgage payment, you are at 52. You are still safe when it comes to the FHA. However, just be mindful, okay? Because if you're here in New York, I live on Long Island, you're not getting a $2,000 mortgage payment anywhere. So if you put a 500 in there, that number, now you have problems. Now you have problems because now that's probably going to drop to 25, how do you call it, to 56 something, and at that point you are having problems getting a loan or getting pre-approved to be able to buy a house. So this video was much more of a rant because, hey, and you know what? 800 again, you're making $5,000 a month. You have zero business driving an $800 car. That's just crazy to me, and I see more dreams being crushed by that. Financially, it's not sound. It's way past 10% of what you bring in to be paying on a car on something that depreciates. That's mind-boggling to me. Anyways, as I said, this was more of a rant because I just see a lot of people that get caught in this stuff just because they want to look good in a beautiful car. And yes, they look good in a beautiful car, but I think you look better in a beautiful home. All right, guys, so that's it for today, and I hope you liked the video. If you like it, if you found value, please make sure you give me a like right there, and consider subscribing to this to this channel if you are in the process of buying a house and want to know more about the process of buying a house and credit and how the whole thing works. All right, thank you for being here. Have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please feel free to watch some videos that I have right here. And also, if you're new to this channel and community, consider subscribing. I will be putting more content so that you will know that you're making an educated decision when it comes to buying a house. Again, thank you so much.